hey, thanks for tuning in. It's your girl, Corey Love, getting ready to have a carefree conversation. Tonight, we're having a carefree conversation with Robert Slocum out of, Southwest Atlanta. He's a music producer. He is a, film producer. He has been in films. He's an author, a husband, a father, and among other things. So as you join in tonight, as we speak with him, you will learn a lot more about him and maybe how you can connect with him for sure to maybe get your film going as well. So you all already know the routine. Where you come in, hit that arrow, the airplane, whatever you call it, share this out with your audience, and we will start right around 8:07. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I am your girl, Corey Love, with Carefree Conversations on the Corey Love Show. Hey, Rosa. Hey, Trudy, you made it. Thanks for coming on. All right, we got about 2 more minutes. Click that arrow. Share this out with your audience so that they can tune in. And as you already know, I just wanted to show you guys my new shirt. You know, at the end of the show, I always say guidance, blessings, and love. So this is the Corey Love Show. Hey! Guidance, blessings, and love. The Corey Love Show. So these will be available very soon. Coming to a Walmart near you. Just kidding. Hey. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got about 1 more minute. I just want y'all to share this out with your audience. Hey, Mika. Long time no see, girl. You been MIA. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our guest tonight. And as y'all already know, every night our show, not every night when we have our shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have sponsor spots available. Tonight's show is sponsored by Good For You Juice out of Miami Gardens, Florida. That's where I live. So Good For You Juice is a company that makes cold pressed juice. They pride themselves on making your orders ready-made to go. So it's not like they have them sitting there. They make them ready-made. So if you order them on Monday, you definitely have your juice fresh from fresh produce by Wednesday, no later than that, for sure. And I can attest to it. I have drank their juices. My favorite is the ginger ale. They have many other flavors. So make sure if you're in a local area. Oh, you don't even have to be local only. They are doing shipping now. So this is something new. So they are doing shipping. So make sure that you follow Good For You Juice. It's not juices. It's Good For You Juice. I have pinned it in the on the bottom, so make sure that you check them out, follow them out. They are our sponsor for tonight, so you will hear me talking about them. Obviously, I don't have my juice because I didn't pre-order, so it's not like you can walk in and get it. They're freshly made because they get fresh produce, so just know that you're getting everything fresh and ready to go. All right, let them know that Corey sent you. I don't have a cold, but just let them know that I sent you. You never know. Okay, tonight we're going to be speaking with Robert Slocum. Again, he is out of Southwest Atlanta, and I am going to bring him in right now. So tune in, get ready. Don't wear glasses. Supposed to. I don't, but all right. Hey.
What's going on, Miss Corey? You doing all right?
Nothing much. It's such a pleasure to have you take your time to be a part of our show so that my audience can know about you and all that you do. Listen, you do a lot, man. A lot. First of all, you're a husband, a father, a producer. I know the producing part alone takes a lot, as a father as well, for sure, and a husband, because we're so demanding. But go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Let them know what you do, how you do it, and we get started.
How y'all doing, everybody? My name is Robert Slocum. I'm a film producer. I'm an actor, director, author, all that good stuff.
He does it all. You need it, he's a plug.
Sound, man, everything.
Everything. So you're an author, right?
Yeah.
on top of everything else. Tell us about your book.
Um, I wrote a book some years ago entitled Paid Dues.
Mhm.
It's a crime story. It's a fictitious crime story, and
Okay.
I was a bestseller in urban crime. Um, what I really basically did was took the story of Shaka Zulu,
Okay.
like a mother and son from royalty that was outcast, and then come back and took over the kingdom. I gave it a street flip to,
Oh,
street
that's dope.
with stuff I experienced growing up, or just stories of relatives and people
Mhm.
in my neighborhood and everything. And it's a real dope story about a young guy. His mom raised him to be the ultimate hustler, and his
Okay. How can we
think
get it? How can we get a copy? Do we order it through you or
Amazon.
Amazon? On Amazon? Okay, I gotta check that out. I love reading urban fiction. I know that sounds like it's very, very interesting.
Oh man, I got like 4.7 stars out of 5,
That's
and even
great.
the worst star I got, they still gave me great comments. I just
You said a
they
word
gave
star.
me stars.
Okay, okay. She said talking about her kind of people. So when you were an author, so I'm assuming I might be making an ass out of myself, but I'm assuming you wrote the book based on something that you're going to produce, or is it flipped? You already
Well,
produced something while you wrote the book.
I did write the story because I knew I wanted to make it a film.
Okay.
But my godmother, she told me, she was like, why don't you just write a book?
Okay.
She's like, multiple incomes, you can
Mhm.
sell a book,
Do the
and that's a way to get your name out there
yeah.
more. So I took her advice and I did it, and it was strenuous. I prefer writing films.
Ah, okay. It's
Like,
harder, you think?
oh yeah, you have to be a lot more descriptive because you're painting a picture in the book.
True.
Want
True.
your readers to be able to visualize your every word and every action. But
Okay.
there's nothing like it. And it makes you a better writer.
Okay.
It,
Okay.
it
All
takes a lot.
right. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So, on top of that, I noticed in your bio, you said you have a film out now. So, even before we get to that, how did you get started in this business?
Well, I've been intrigued. I've been infatuated really with filming since I was a child. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I was I played sports like your typical kid that grew up in the inner
Right.
city.
Right.
I was fortunate enough to
Football?
do football and basketball,
Yeah.
baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Stand out at football.
Okay.
I
Okay.
played at Savannah State University. Tigers in the
That's
Chandler
what's
Sharp.
up. Okay.
But I was fortunate enough to go to an elementary school that exposed me to different things. I wasn't in a box, so like it was a lot of like it was the creme de la creme of our people. So
Okay.
I was self-aware. Like I went to school with the descendants of Andrew Young and Martin Luther King, great nieces and nephews, and the Bronner brother children.
Oh.
All these people, like I was actually a minority growing up in a single parent household at that school.
Okay.
Um, I was introduced to dance from first my Spanish teacher,
Thank you.
Panamanian dance. Then my physical education teacher had us do a production called Once Upon a Princess, and she got national notoriety from it. And Disney selected her. She was Georgia's Teacher of the Year.
Oh,
And
that's a big honor.
right. And so she was honored by Disney along with a few other teachers. They selected a few teachers and they had it on the Disney Channel. It was a big production and everything.
Oh wow.
And so enamored with her that they was considering making a production of film, a Disney film. I don't know what happened with that, but
Wow, that's
like
an
you have,
honor.
right. So they were like, you have all these talented children. They were like, can we see them? So they sent the Disney Scout out. And instead of her being selfish and just highlighting her kids, she reached out to other schools within Atlanta, like North
Nice.
Sutton, all these different schools. And
Mhm.
Atlanta, that's a school of performing arts. So
Mm-hmm.
those kids sort of had an advantage.
Mm.
Scout came and she told my mother, she was like, make sure you have them there. And they lined us up. Scout sat in the cafeteria table.
Mm-hmm.
Kid to come by, he'll ask him a couple of questions, wave him off. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed when I went up, I stayed a little longer.
Mm-hmm. JoJo.
And I was forthcoming. I was, everybody else like, man, you should have lied. He was like, how you doing in school? I was like, yeah, I'm getting by.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But start laughing. And then he just asked me a series of questions. And after it was all said and done, they selected like 4 of us, and I was one of the 4.
And that's out of a lineup of how many children?
It was hundreds.
I know.
Hundreds.
I hate it.
Yes. Once I was selected, he was just telling my mother, he was like, man, he has it. He has the look. He's charismatic. He's not afraid. He was like, I can get him a job. He was like, what we're going to do, we'll have them come to New York. We'll pay for their hotel, their food. We're going to teach them how to diet. And then we're going to teach them how to audition. And we're going to take them on commercial auditions. We're going to take them for filming auditions.
You said they're going to teach them how to diet?
Right. Teach us how to diet. The kids, like,
for the TV look?
They start early. Right.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
And so, my mom, he was like, please make sure he comes. And so we was all out until my mom said, okay, so you guys pay for everything, right?
Right.
He said, we pay for everything but the flight ticket, the round trip. And so I looked at her. She's telling him, oh, okay, that's fine. But I know my mom. I'm looking at her. So,
you're like, hey.
90s. That was when,
I know.
People didn't fly unless they were
you have to.
Or had some money.
Yeah.
So that was like people with braces had money back then.
For real. You ain't never lied. For real. Yeah.
So,
man.
I remember my mom just saying, well, we'll ask your dad. We'll ask around. And make a long story short, we didn't have the money. I missed out on the opportunity.
Oh, man. You could have been Zach and Cody.
Man.
Back then. But see, that's the thing.
Been out there with Raven and all them.
Right. But see, that's the thing people don't realize, that certain things that come easy to some are not as easy to others. So, I mean, and that's what I was going to ask you, but you answered it. I was wondering if your mom was skeptical, or was she, good with it, the goal. So obviously she was good. It was just the funding at the time. Because usually when my children have opportunity for stuff, I'm skeptical about them going, especially if it's like where you can't go. I'm like, nah, they ain't going. That's just me.
It's like they sent all his credentials. They sent the whole booklet about the guy.
Okay.
And he was a big time Disney scout.
Yeah. Yeah, that's such an honor. And just with your teacher becoming in, because I lived in Orlando and worked with a lot of parents that were at Disney. And that, when you get that, like, you good to, like, you stand out. Do you know how many people want that title? Like, that's amazing.
Me, I was heartbroken.
I know. And you were 10, right?
I get in tears. Yeah, I was 10 years old.
Yeah. You're like, man, you should go selling some lemonade or something. But tickets, I know, were high. I know.
Anything I could have done, I would have done.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. And so you're the co-founder of Children of Atlanta, and you're also on the board of Crime. So tell the people what Children of Atlanta and Crime does. I know CRIME is not really crime, but it stands for something. So tell them about both, because one thing I'm big on is community service and working with the youth. So tell us about that.
Well, COA, Children of Old Atlanta, we're like a conglomerate. Mm-hmm. People from all type of professions and everything. We're really just a startup. Okay. And we're gathering together, and we want to take our city back.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with people coming here and being rich, but put back into our communities.
Yes.
A lot of people come to Atlanta and gain wealth.
Yeah.
Let's give back. So
Yeah.
we want to encourage that, and we want to network and help each other out.
Mm-hmm.
Black folks are not really, we're not together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't
Mm-hmm.
really formulate these powerhouse conglomerates
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like other races do, other ethnicities rather.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. And that's something that like I'm big about because and it's funny because yesterday I wore a shirt that said Black Lives Matter and I get it. I'm obviously black. I get it, but the thing is I feel like we not even really unified ourselves. So
Exactly.
in order for us to flourish, I think we have to do that before. You know, we get unified when stuff's happening. I mean, obviously, but it's like outside of that, we're not.
It
So
shouldn't take for all these tragedies for us to unify.
but you know, that's like families. Like, you know, oh, we get together at a funeral. Oh, we gotta stay in touch. I know every family that I know, black families, they say that. And then like 2-3 months, we we do the calls and this, that, and the other, and then boom, till
Yeah,
another death.
just simmer away.
Sad, but it's the truth. So
It
but
is.
that's good that you guys want to take back your city and build it up. And it's a unit of people. I definitely know Chantrice is really dope about that. So I know that she's on there. Hey, she's laughing. Yes, Star, you know about that a lot. You in the industry.
Yeah, we
um
got to upstart a podcast soon, so I'll let you
mhm.
know that.
The
And
for Cole?
right,
Okay, that'll be good.
college coalition.
Yes.
Sure, you know,
Yeah.
we got the logo and everything. And
Yeah.
crime is actually an
You
acronym.
always wear that. You be repping.
Yeah, I rep the crime all the time.
You rap
Um,
for sure.
it's creating resolutions in my environment.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend, my brother, he started that,
Mm-hmm.
and taking a negative and putting a positive spin on it.
Yeah.
We feel like we're more likely to reach the youth knowing that we're still hip
Yeah.
and we know the lingo, the style,
Yeah.
and all. We can camouflage with them.
Mm-hmm.
They'll receive a message from us before someone in a suit and tie.
They will.
And that's our belief. So
Yeah.
we try to show them, yeah, we come from the same streets you come from, same
Right.
struggle you come from. So
And it's possible. So is that only
yeah.
geared for males or is it for just youth
Oh
in
yeah,
the
we
oh,
do everything. Like we're organizing like tea parties for like fathers and daughters.
love it.
Sponsorships with it, whatever. We've been known for our back to school drives, but we're trying to expand and do
Okay.
far. Like we call it the re-up. You got to re-up on all your school supplies and stuff like the second semester and all that.
Oh, okay.
A lot of programs, and we want to eventually expand into like ex-cons, getting them employment, and all
That'll
that.
be good. That'll be good because that that's a big issue for a lot of them. So I know, and if you're just tuning in tonight, we are speaking with. Wait, I gotta say the thing that you said. The where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Oh shoot, I can't read it fast enough. So he is the first to first known in Atlanta as the. So I'm gonna say this now. Correct me if I'm wrong. So he's from Southwest Atlanta, and he took a negative and everything that he's doing now, he turned it into a positive. So from hustling and grinding, now he does film producing. He's an author, he's an author, a producer, a husband, a father. What else? He's a co-founder of one organization, and he's on the board of another. Now, he sounds like the male version of me. Listen, we do a lot, but it all comes from the heart. So this is Robert Slocum, eyes glued _emperor. If y'all don't know, emperor is a king. So make sure you're following him. If you're not following him now, we're having a carefree conversation, as you know, with Corey Love. Tonight's show is sponsored by Good For You Juice out of Miami Gardens, where I'm at. And they do cold pressed juices, and they created that the juice company based on what they saw for the need in their community as well. So if you're not following follow both of them. Thank you guys for thank you for being a part of my show tonight, and thank Good For You Juice for being a sponsor. If you don't know, you can become a sponsor. Just send me a DM and we can talk about that. We'll get right back into Robert Slocum tonight, telling us even more about himself. So one thing I wanted to ask you, you in your bio, you talked about being selected by Robert Townsend. So was that for a film?
No, it was actually Robert Townsend was supposed to start his own television network, and that was my second heartbreak. After the Disney, once again, this time they had auditions. It was, it was all over. So, opposed to me competing with hundreds of kids, it was me competing with thousands. So, we was all at an audition, and one of my best friends, a close guy, like another brother to me, Artesius Miller, we both was into the acting thing, and he just persevered. He went on to North Atlanta, which I said was a school of performing arts, and he told me about it. By this time, after the Disney heartbreak, I had pretty much given up on. Like, nobody where I'm from, how I look, who looks like I want to make it. So, but he convinced me to go to the audition, and he was just prepared. He was well prepared and everything, and so like I said, it was thousands of people, but once we got up there, he did his thing. He did pretty good. And then I was nervous. Like, he had given me these monologues so I could have. I'm like, man, even though we was in a line for hours, I'm too stressed out. I'm not going to remember none of this shit. So when I get out there, I'm looking at the lines. I said, excuse me, ma'am, because he had a lady. He was there. And, he was interacting with us and everything. But you could tell it was this one specific lady who was running the show. Okay. So I looked up on it. I looked at her. I'm like, ma'am, do you mind if I just freestyle? She was like, you mean improv? Yeah. I was like, yeah, that. So she was like, yeah, go ahead, improv. I was like, I just started memorizing lines from different movies and putting my own spin to it. I would turn to one character, talking to myself. And I could tell, like, she tried to keep a stern face, but I could tell she was sort of entertained. Yeah. And I was done. Everybody was like, man, you did real good. I'm like, man, out of all these thousands of people, I just
you would just shut your own self down.
Right. Now, that's crazy now because I have supreme confidence, but back then I was like, man, whatever. But a few months later, they actually called me. And I was with one of my best friends, the one who started crying. Right. And we was in my mom's living room. And they called.
We can't hear you. Oh.
My grandmother called me. And she was like, Townsend just called for you. They were like, want you to do some show called Thugs Angels. Mm-hmm. I was like, for real? So I'm like, I'm overjoyed. Yeah. And I wasn't ready. That's why, God didn't allow that for me. I wasn't ready because just as I was humble, I'm telling my mom I'm crying. I'm like, I'm about to buy you a house. You don't have to work no more. Telling Mikhail,
you even got the money in your head.
Right. I'm telling Mikhail, I'm like, my best friend, I'm like, hey, man, I'm going to buy your mama a house, too, because she looked out stole my parents' car, and I caught a flat tire, and they ain't had no money to put another tire in there. I did that. And so it turned from me being humble to, hey, man, we're going to go to school. All them girls that didn't want to holler at me, I'm going to be like, yeah,
you done got big-headed and ain't even made it to the studio.
Ain't signed nothing, ain't done nothing. So it just wasn't meant to be, though. Like, I did some research on it. Something happened where he was on the verge of having a network, but something went wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't time.
Yeah, it wasn't my time.
And that's just something I feel like we get disappointed. And, of course, in the midst of it, we don't want to hear that. But as I get older now, I just look at it like, well, hey, it wasn't supposed to happen at that time. So keep on moving in. The next best thing will come up. So,
Right.
and I love that you turned all of those, you know, disappointments into good and began doing your own thing. So that showed perseverance. Like you like, yeah, this happened, but and you kept it going. So
Right.
now do you have anything coming up on your own? Maybe like another book or
Um,
film?
I actually have 2 films on YouTube right now. One being a short film entitled Tunk,
Mm-hmm.
like the card game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's the women's favorite because it's full of all that messy stuff y'all like. But it's about a group of friends. Each one, they alternate hosting a Tunk game each month. And so on this particular night, one of the guys bring his friend's mistress
Mm.
in order to break him and his wife up because he's in love with his wife. So it get real juicy and it's a
Wait, that's on YouTube. Let me look that up.
yeah, it's called Tunk the Movie 2019. But
Okay.
yeah, that's really a crowd favorite. Then I just recently wrapped up and it's
Ooh.
supposed well, it's called The Enemy of My Enemy.
Okay.
It's a hitman film.
Okay.
Two of Atlanta best hitmen, they're pitted against one another by a kingpin
Uh-huh.
who's trying to expose their identities so he can get off with the feds. And man, streets love that film.
Okay, so I got my 2 movies for tonight. Listen, okay, that
Yeah,
sounds.
give me your honest review,
I'm
your
gonna
honest
give you. You know
opinion.
I am. You know I
Count
am.
that.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna do it because it's so funny. My husband laughs at me all the time because I like to look at Prime. You know, on Prime they have what we
They
call
have
the
a lot of
bootleg.
films, yeah, and I'm about to start posting mine on there.
You should. I mean, let me tell you something. You'll be surprised. Some of it looks a little crazy, but it's so many good reviews about it because it's real life stuff. You know what I mean? It's not no fake. And not nothing. I love movies, action, and all that stuff. But it's just that I think it's because it comes from us doing it. It's like for me, it's like whoa, okay, that's dope, whatever. And I start looking them up on Instagram and following them and stuff like that. But I'm
Right.
definitely
Build your fan base up like that. And whoever
exactly
knows, one of the major studios can buy out that
correct.
production and put
Correct.
the money behind it, and you can really have what you envision it being.
Look at the Zeus Network, Zeus Network. Like they have the silliest things on there, but everybody loved it. So
Yeah, man.
definitely, you know, keep going. I'm definitely going to do it. She said, "I don't
Thank,
know you, but I'm proud of you, Turkey."
thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
And
And sir, check out All in the Family on Amazon Prime.
yeah, that's my cousin. What's up, Tara?
Okay, All
He
in is
checked
the
in
name
all
of
the
it.
way from Connecticut. That's love.
Yes, that's definitely love. Oh my God, she said he's a creative genius. I hope he mentioned. He did. He did. So yeah, Chantrice, I'm gonna show love. I definitely gotta check him out. And I told him one of my. It's so funny. Don't laugh at me out, but I tell my husband that all the time. My kids, everybody that know me know. I said I'm gonna be an extra in a movie. I don't even want words. Like you don't gotta give me no
We're gonna give you
lines.
some speaking parts. We're gonna give you some lines.
Cause I look at Tyler Perry movies, and I'm like, it's not that hard. At least I don't think. I don't think. Now doing it,
People think that until they start filming. It's a lot of repetition. It's
and that's
long
what
day.
I'm saying. Like I wonder how many takes it take to do like a lot. You looking like you don't even want to know.
Their director gets what they want out of you.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
So
seen.
listen, keep me in mind. I'll fly to Atlanta. Ain't no problem. I'm right in Miami.
Come on, come on. We love my.
Listen, that's so. I'm definitely gonna let you know. I'm gonna watch those movies tonight for real, for real, for real.
I
She said,
appreciate
"Girl,
it.
it is." She said, "Let me jump in that thing. You better come on."
Come on with it, man. Come
So,
on, come on. That's how I do in Atlanta. You better ask
so
about
Star works in the funeral industry, right?
it.
So
Okay.
she's so silly. She said, "Let me close the casket." So you're gonna be at the family, the not the reunion, the funeral. You're gonna be over the funeral section of the movie, okay? She's so funny. Listen,
Actually, I do have a funeral scene in one of my next films I'm doing. It's
all right,
entitled
girl, you hear
Slime, Slime Ray. But I have 2 projects that's in post production right now. I'm waiting on them to finish
Yeah, he
that up.
told us about Enemy the Enemy. Yeah, I'm gonna check them out. But yeah, listen, I ain't playing now. I'm gonna come up there. I'm gonna be out there at the end of this month. Y'all filming anytime then? Let me know.
We're looking to start on slime race at the end of December, and
okay.
then we'll start on. I have a thriller entitled "Mr. Pandemic."
I know that gotta be a hitter for sure.
Oh yeah, that's one of my best.
That's gonna have to definitely be a hitter.
I don't want to be thrown in a box. I write every genre. So
You do what? Oh, okay. That's good. That is really, really good. So make sure you guys follow him so you can keep abreast of what he got going on. One thing I love about your page, it's mixed. So you see each part of what he mentioned. You see him as a husband. You see him as a father. You see him as a producer. She says, I'm in Atlanta. If you need an extra, I'm here. Make sure y'all follow him. Show love. Don't just follow him and watch a page. Y'all already know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Make
Sarah,
sure you comment,
you're a villain
like, share.
coming up soon.
I need a roll cuzzle. Talk to me. Everybody gonna be in your movie. It's gonna be a whole family affair.
Everybody.
So I already told you, I don't even need no line.
People who never imagine.
Huh?
People like you'll see in my films, people who never imagined they would act. You know, I'm like, man, I see that in you. And that's one of the things I love about filming, bringing that out of people.
Yeah.
And like I have a lot of beginners, but they're so talented.
They're good.
You would
yeah,
never
they
know.
just that's real good. So y'all make sure if y'all ain't got nothing else to do tonight, I know y'all be up late anyway. She said everybody your cousin. Make sure y'all go check out Enemy to Enemy and Tongue on YouTube. And y'all ain't got to pay no fees, so it's no excuse. It's not on Netflix yet.
Right.
But make sure you check it out. Click on your YouTube. Everybody got YouTube for free. Check it out. TONK and Enemy to Enemy, right? Enemy of the Enemy. Yeah, Enemy of my
enemy of my
the enemy of my enemy. So make sure you guys check those out and leave feedback. You know, click that subscribe button, click that little thumbs up, and leave a comment. You guys have to understand, like on all these platforms, those things help to push on the algorithm. Okay. So the same thing you do on Instagram, well, not the same thing because y'all just believe in emojis. Leave some words, comments, thumbs up, subscribe to the page. All right, make sure y'all do that. And when you do, give them some feedback. She said, "I'm excited for your path. We need more Black directors and writers." Yes, we do. She said she's gonna watch it. And these people that are saying that, these are like my loyals. Trust me, they will do it. I know that for a fact. They know I'll be in their DMs anyway. Coco, you coming on late. Make sure you catch a replay and check out the movies of this young king or emperor. I love that because I like to call my girls empress.
That's what's up.
I do. I really do. So make sure that.
Empress yourself.
Star, thank you. Star, you was a fool. She's talking about T-Terror.
I like her. I like
She said support because what he doing me. I cannot deal with Star.
Hey,
she
Tara,
is too funny.
Hey, she fam now. She fam goon.
She way in California, but ain't nothing. Star can get on a plane.
Yeah, we go out there.
All right, exactly. So Star, you gotta get them some plugs out there too, okay? So, one thing I want to ask also, you talked about a TV series. I don't know if it's like could be shared out yet, but you let me know. She said, "Oh my man." He said, "What's up?"
Yeah, I'm in talks with Big Boy from Outkast. We're in discussions of doing a television series I wrote entitled 96. It is just showing the rise of Atlanta. Everybody's Atlanta has grown to be. I want to show the story how it became that. Just going back from like we had a war with the Miami boys back in the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. Give me a shot.
A police squad was formed called the Red Dogs. They used to beat all our ass on the streets.
For real?
You had mayoral scandals. You had club owners fighting politicians and Freaknik. This was just like glory days. So
I remember those. I ain't never been to no Freak Me, but yeah, I remember those. She said type tone the movie
I couldn't
2019.
wait to be.
Eyes Glued TV. Okay. The YouTube channel. Okay.
Thank you,
Most
sis.
definitely. I really love the love. My cousin showing CT Terror and Chantrice. You know I love Chantrice. Oh my
Like,
God. She's so sweet.
he been
So
that way ever
sweet.
since real little.
So all of
Cousin look.
y'all grew up together.
Well, no, Tara's my blood cousin.
Okay.
I grew up looking up to him. He's my older cousin.
Okay.
He lives in Connecticut, Hartford.
Okay. All right.
And Shannon and I grew up. That's my sister. Like
Yeah.
we
Chantrice is
still
really
clutch.
dope. Really, really dope. I love her spirit.
Be on the
Um,
lookout for.
huh?
I said, be on the lookout for. That's a young Oprah in the making.
Right. I'm telling you, she is dope. And one thing I love about her, she gives like, cause what I'm doing, she gives me info like it's not a problem. You know how some people be like, well, whatever. Da, da, da. No, Chantrice freely. And that's how I connected with you through her.
Closed mouth.
So
Definitely,
she does the same thing I do. She does
bestow
it as a
knowledge upon.
podcast, which those of you that don't know, make sure you follow it's Chantrice. She has 2 podcasts, Unapologetic, and I mix them up all the time. The Urban Success and Unapologetically Unfiltered. Correct me if I'm wrong, girl. She talking about Oprah. Don't laugh,
Right,
girl. You just
and we
auntie.
come out with a third one.
Yes, the first for Koa, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I saw where you
Spearheaded it.
guys started that.
You know, we
And tell them the acronym behind. Well, I know it means Children of Old Atlanta, but I know you guys. Your acronym for COA is PACT. Is it PACT? If I'm not wrong, PATT.
it's cool.
No, that's the name of it. Children of Old Atlanta. But what you guys
Right.
do for them? There's different sections to it, so levels to it. You don't know. Okay. Chantrice probably know more
we
about
call it
that part.
coalition.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with my throat tonight. So just a real quick recap. This is Robert Slocum. He is a film producer out of Southwest Atlanta. If you're not following, make sure you follow him. He's an author, the producer, husband, father. Right now, we want you guys to follow. Make sure you follow his page, eyesglued_emperor. And also make sure you follow his YouTube channel,
y'all.
which is Eyes Glued TV. She said Eyes Glued TV on YouTube. There's a movie tonight we're all gonna be watching. Tunk, the movie 2019, The Enemy of My Enemy. It's all on his YouTube page. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. That makes a big difference, especially on YouTube as well. All right. Do you guys have any questions for him? Make sure you drop your questions in the question box. If you don't have any, the question box, just drop it in the comment section. And while y'all do that, she said, "Sure, I'm ready for my okay, good. Thank y'all so much. And thank y'all all for tuning in. And my final question, as always, what advice would you give someone that wants to get into this industry? I think it's yes, it's only the beginning. Yeah. There you go. You heard me?
You was breaking up on me, Corey. Hello?
Oh, okay. I said, what advice would you give someone that's trying to get into this industry now?
In the film industry?
Yes.
The best advice I can give anyone trying to get into the film industry, be prepared to hear 1 million no's.
Wow.
But never forget, all it takes is one yes to change your whole life.
Yeah.
I live by that.
Okay.
You're
Good.
gonna hear no. You're gonna be turned down. People gonna hurt your feelings. They're gonna disappoint you. People gonna tell you they're gonna do things for you, and they're not gonna do it. Don't take it personal.
Okay. Okay. That's very good advice. That's very good advice. Because we get discouraged a lot. We do.
Exactly.
So on my
And
business page, I do
I'm
social media management, web designing, and things like that. And in the beginning, I'll reach out to people for work. And people, I have somebody, I have this. And me, I was a school teacher, so I was like, whatever, because it was just like something for me to do. And then I got that one yes from someone, and I just felt like it took off from there. So I definitely agree to that. And you just can't give up, like you said. You got to keep going. Where are the questions?
And another thing I want to tell y'all, there's no such thing as a plan B. Plan B is for unwanted pregnancy. Sometimes you got to reorganize, got to start over, and hit the reset button, but follow your dreams.
I love it. I love that. That's a good one. We said plan B is for pregnancy. So just start,
Unwanted pregnancy.
Okay.
Because
so,
we grew up
and
our lives,
with,
I'm sorry.
Say that again?
I said we grew up all our lives, everyone telling us, oh, what's your plan B? What's your plan B? No, there is none.
No plan.
If you really want to do, if you're really passionate about what it is you want to accomplish, there is no plan B.
Got it.
Get rich or die trying.
That's right. Yes. I agree though. I agree because we always go by, well, that's not gonna work. Try something else. No, this is what I want to do. How can I keep going? Like you said, start all over again. And that makes a whole lot of sense. Don't give up.
You breaking up again on the cord.
That's you, not me. I ain't moving. He said real talk.
For real?
Yeah.
I keep getting that circle.
Yeah, okay, me too. I'm seeing it. Yeah. But the internet doing that a lot lately, so that's fine. I think it messed up again. Oh. She said, it's definitely you, Rob. Yeah, because I'm not moving. Let me take him out and bring him back in. But I want you guys to really remember what he said for sure. Like, definitely never give up on your dreams. Let me try to add him back in, guys. There it is. Hold on. We got Comcast. Comcast a mess too. Comcast be a whole mess. Start getting ready for your roll for the coffin, girl. Oh my God. Star said, I just want to close the coffin or something. He gave us the juice. Yes. Okay. You there? Turn off your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's still something. I turned it off. That's exactly what I did.
Okay. So it should be better now, right?
Right. Yeah. You're loud and clear.
There it goes. So y'all don't have no question for him? Y'all gotta have a question or two. Make sure you ask a question or two. Thank you, Tara, cousin. So this is what I do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I interview entrepreneurs. People are doing great things in the community. Yesterday we had a special edition. Our special edition was what men do not understand about women. I usually don't go live on Monday, but I posed a question last week, and they got I think I had over 120 comments. So I was like, we got it. Huh?
I said, I bet you did.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But the sad thing was, it was women mostly responding. So we had a lot of men, like 7 men. That's a lot for me on the page because y'all don't be interacting. So that was big. We talked about it. She said, I got 1,000 questions. Start dropping them, girl. Instagram don't give us no time limit, but just start dropping them. What can we do if he needs help? Donate. I'm just saying. I don't know. You answer that question.
Oh man, that's a good question. I never. Hey, first of all, I want to thank you because no one has ever really asked me that before.
Wow.
I guess I need to start me a Patreon or something.
You better.
But
That would be really good for
let me take your
crime.
name down and I'll get you back. I'll get back to you on that. I mean, I really appreciate it. No one has ever asked that before.
Okay, that's a very good question, Chantrice. If you had to make the choice, would you remain in ATL, aka Little Hollywood, or go to the real Hollywood?
I don't see why I can't do both. That's what a lot of people are doing anyway. They're just going back and forth. It's getting to a point now that I'm proud that they're selecting talent from Atlanta because at first we were just the base. You know, they were still flying all the talent down here and just filming down here. So we're now starting to get a chance. So they're giving us
What's so
opportunity.
crazy? My daughter, I can't remember. She's not home, but she looked at a movie and she said that too. She said they said this is in Atlanta. She said, we don't know Atlanta like that. But she just knew. She said, I just know that this is not in Atlanta. And I was like, what makes you think so? She said, it's not. And I asked her why. And she said she asked a couple of her friends there because I guess the scenes or the scenery or wherever it was, she just knew it wasn't. Come to find out, it was in LA.
Yeah.
But
Or
they
they'll do
claim,
vice versa. Like, they'll claim it's LA, but it's in Atlanta. Like one of the Fast and the Furious films. They were supposed to be in LA, but they were filming here in Atlanta.
and they said it was in LA.
Right. And, they'll just, change the street signs or
Yeah.
place like buildings. They use the green screen and all that.
I don't
Place
like
buildings
that.
in there. I don't either. It takes away the authenticity of it.
Correct. So we got the questions coming in. I had to pull it out of y'all. Look at God. So you have about 5 questions. So we're going to jump to this one. He says, if you could collaborate with one movie director for a movie production, who would it be? My daughter said that same question. How crazy.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
That's a tough one. It's so many. Like, I'm easy to work with, and I'm a fan as well. But I guess really, because our stories are similar, I would really like to work with Ryan Coogler, who did Black Panther and Creed and Fruitvale Station. We're around the same age. Both play college football. Both married.
Reach out. You never know.
I'll be 34. Hey, if it was that easy, but yeah, I'll leave the doors open for that. I want to work with everyone, though, to be honest. Like,
she said cool from the Bay. Okay.
I'm sorry?
She said Coog is from the Bay. She's from Bay Area in Cali. And you just jumped in, Jam, but we were talking about how when they film in certain areas and they call it, like, they say it's one place, but it's really a next. She and her and another person that were on my live a couple of months ago, they talked about that as well, because they call, they say that it's Oakland when they film a lot of film, but it's really filmed out in LA. So we just talked about that. So she jumping on. It's so funny. So let me get to the other question.
It's a financial thing,
Yeah. She said
one. I'm sorry.
What movie inspired you to begin your journey? That's a good one, Joy. She says create a post and have everyone tag him. I do that once a week. They're going to have to respond.
Right.
What movie inspired you to begin your journey?
I'm a huge movie buff, so, I mean, it's a list of them, really. Like, my grandfather used to make me sit and watch films with him, so I watch classic films.
Okay.
Probably The Godfather, if I had to pick one.
Okay.
Just because I wanted to write a story like that, but I always wanted to write a black version of everything, or my version of everything.
Okay.
Like, I even wrote my own version of the Power Rangers. I swear I came up with the Gold Ranger before they did it. So, you know what I mean? I was always rewriting something.
That's good, though.
To it.
And I feel like you should. She said sports do it all the time too. They'll show San Francisco, but it's an Oakland game. Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
So she says, what would you tell your 16-year-old self about the game? That's a good question.
Don't wait for no one. Start your journey now. Get everything you need. You're very resourceful. You're very intelligent. Get you a camera now. Don't wait. Don't ask nobody for nothing. Go out there and you do it on your own. And when people see you working, they're going to draw to you.
Listen, y'all better run that back if you ain't heard. You heard from him. Do your own thing. Like, I love it. I love it. That's all I got to say. I love it. And don't even know how I feel about that. So you just got to go for it.
Right. And that's how I got into the writing aspect anyway. Like, I hate the idea of being typecast or put in a box. Like I say, I write every genre. And then I look at like a beautiful woman like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no one should tell you, oh, this role is better suited for you. You shouldn't,
Right.
You can't be a lead lady. No. They tell me, well, you're a handsome guy, but you're a little oversized to be a leading male. Maybe we'll make you the funny sidekick. No, I'll write my own shit. Now I'll be the
daggone lead. I agree. Yeah. A lot of people tell me too, like, why don't you do your hair? Like, why don't you get like? I don't like weave. I'm not getting weave. I'm natural and I love braids, and that's it. I'm not doing it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. And
I love that you said that.
On TV, on screen.
Mm-hmm. I love that you said it because a lot of girls need to know that. A lot of boys need to know that. You ain't got to be light-skinned. Like, you be you, and they're going to accept you. And you know who's really big on that? Taraji. She doesn't accept roles that she don't want. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Denzel was like that. What's the other girl's name? Oh,
yeah, man. I look up Denzel.
Sanaa Lathan. She's like that as well, which I totally agree.
I love films. I love television series. I'm always in front of a screen studying or just watching for pleasure. But I hate when I watch a program and everybody looks like a supermodel. I said there's not one community, not one town, not one city where everybody just look like that. Come on now.
Yeah. So, Miami. We're not gonna go there on that note, but yeah, everybody got something made or done or something. But I get it. I agree. I totally agree. That's so funny to me. I see y'all questions. I'm getting to them. Okay, what is your biggest hurdle when preparing to write? You are just distractingly doing it.
Man, these are some great questions.
I know.
I'm pretty good at just getting it. When I'm in writing mode, I'm feeling it. My wife knows she's like, let me give him his space. I'm working on the kid. He don't understand that right now. But yeah. When I'm in writing mode, it's really hard to distract me. Unless you're just messing with me personally. Like it can be loud all around me. As long as nobody's directly messing with me, I'm fine. Okay.
That's good. And then she says, how long have you been creating films or movies?
It don't seem like it, but man, when I look at it, it look like it's been about 8 to 10 years. Like my first project I did was called Dancers for Money. I only filmed half of it, but it was it's about a group of. It was like Set It Off meets the Players Club. It was about 3 high school seniors.
Why you ain't finished that?
Funding. I fund all my own projects, and to be honest with you, funding that project landed me in jail.
It ain't easy. I get it. Well, you see, the buoy said, listen, you need to do not GoFundMe, but it's crowdfunded. I'm not sure. I don't know what's the. I don't know how it's like if it's certain things or whatever, but you better get a website and put donate to the project. But then that sounded
Put
like it
out
would
some
have been
trailers.
hella dope.
Oh yeah, it was brilliant, and I haven't given up on it, but I'm gonna scrap it
Okay.
and do it completely over
Okay.
and update it. But oh man,
Yeah.
like I had one of our popular rappers, Kilo Ali, because that's where we got the title from, Dancers for Money. He
Okay.
had the song Dancer for Money. You know, he was in the film. Before Shawty Low died, he was supposed to be my main villain.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was really, I was getting a lot of traction, making my way. So.
Mm-hmm. My phone is. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put it on do not disturb because I'm seeing all the texts coming in and it's driving me nuts. I told you I'm a mentor, so the girls have me in a group and they just all day texting in it.
Hey,
So
that's a
Kickstarter.
good thing.
That's the name of another one. Kickstarter. Yeah.
Okay.
We found her. Okay, so they dropping something in here. You better write it down. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go back up. I had saw something. If you become bigger in the game than you currently are, would you do a biopic or autobiography? Yo, y'all killing me with these questions. I love it. Would you do a biopic or a autographical film about your life?
That is a beautiful question.
Ain't it?
I actually think about that sometimes, but I think it's so many layers to my life. It's so complex. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting, but some of the stuff I don't even want to relive.
Oh, I can attest to that. I get it. I agree. Thank you, Dope Diva. He says, keep it natural, baby girl. Thank you. It's credits in my don't say that.
All day.
For real. It's crazy. You just gotta finish that. Yeah, he do. We gotta figure that one out.
Oh, that Dancers for Money. Believe me.
Yeah.
No
she said you need to get on Clubhouse.
Ghetto Clubhouse?
Yeah, that's a new app that it's
Oh yeah, Chantrice was telling me about that.
Yeah, but it's in the beginning stage, so only certain people like Chantrice can get on. We ain't there yet.
Invitation only. Yeah, I'm waiting on my invite. Chantrice, where's my invite?
Right? She said, have you ever thought of sending your movies to the African Film Festival?
Every festival now. Now I'm in the process. Now I have my feet rolling. 4 projects I've completed in less than 2 years. So I got steam rolling now, and I'm in the process of filming 3 projects now. Okay. So I'm going to enter them in everything. Like I recently did a short film entitled "Their War on Us," based on police brutality. And I was blessed with a track from Jaheim covering the film. And like I said, that's one of my movies that's in post-production right now. They're almost done editing it, and I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to enter it in some film festivals. I mean, it's brilliantly written. I'm not trying to brag on myself, but I really,
as you should. Yeah. You got to start tooting your own horn, because if you don't, who else will? But let me ask you, you have a separate page for your films, or is it the one that we're
on? Pretty much the one that I have other pages, but I haven't been as active on them, and I'm about to change all that. I'm about to start my website so everybody can see actually what I'm doing.
That's why I was going next. Because I'm telling you, it's people on here that will share your stuff like crazy. I guarantee you that for sure. You got me, like, tag me, I'll share it. Anybody that know me know I'm for making sure everybody. I'm not like, I know film directors. I'm not that big, but I'm saying, just
I appreciate that.
Yeah, just sharing stuff. You just never know who's gonna see it. They might not see it on your page. They might see it on my page. They might see it on Star's page. Like, you gotta share it out. Right. Tag people. Let me tell you something. It had a girl one time. She had to tell me, "Can you stop sending stuff in my inbox?" I said, "No problem," and I stopped. But I'm gonna do it. You tell me stop, I'm gonna stop. But I'm gonna keep doing it because I want people to see my stuff. It is what it is. Let them get tired of you. Shit, block me if you need to, but I'm just trying to get my stuff
Right.
out there. That's it.
Who knows? That tired might turn into a chance, an opportunity.
Then they're gonna be mad. Oh, you know what? She used to be in my inbox. She used to be mad. I don't see. Listen, share it. Get that website going. Listen, I'm gonna be in your film, so you message me about that because you know I do that. And the reason why I asked you about your page is because I know with my business page where I do social media and web designing, I used to do these interviews, and somebody told me you need to separate it, and I'm like, I ain't got time for all these pages. But when I tell you, it's so crazy that when I separated it, some people came with me, some people didn't, which is fine because everybody don't want to see this. So that's why I'm asking you, like, you have to separate stuff so that people could see more of it. What happened on my other pages, it was people weren't seeing my social media designs. They weren't seeing my templates. They weren't seeing my flyers. They weren't seeing the website designs because I had so many interviews on there. So
Gotcha.
Once you separate it, people will be more for, oh, well, I know, okay, this Rob the director, or Rob the producer, or whatever. This is his page. And so they get to see all right, so that you can share that stuff out. You know, you have your flyers, maybe you have, what is it called? Casting calls, like different things like that. But, you know, we'll talk, but that's just a suggestion that somebody gave me, and I felt like it really worked for me because I have PR people reaching out to me. This is not something I thought about doing. Now, like I tell people all the time, I was a school teacher for 20 years, started doing this for fun, and everybody like, you know, you need to do, and it's taking me to somewhere else where, like, I'm just totally excited about it, and I love this. So that's just my suggestion to you that was suggested to me, and I felt like it made a big difference. So
no, I received it.
Yeah, for sure.
And you are good. You are very talented at what you do.
Thank you. She said, we are here for support. She said, when you get your first movie to go global in theaters, would you want it to feature established name actors or breakthrough? Listen, cuz you were coming through with these questions.
Right.
Facts ain't gotta always be humble.
But,
yeah.
Both.
Okay.
I want both.
Good.
I want to give, you know, show the world all this hidden talent. And I definitely want to bring, like, I generally have the same people in all my films, as you all will see.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see tonight because we about to get that popcorn and watch your movie. I'm telling you, I'm going to be in your DM.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Listen, I'm going to gas you up. I'm going to gas you up if you ain't going to gas yourself up. Because when you get in that the Emmy and that Grammy and all that good stuff, I don't know if you get Grammys from films, but I don't know.
Yeah, Oscar.
Oscar. See, I don't know. See, I'm telling you, I don't know. She said, facts. Ain't got to be humble. Gas yourself up. We can do it without shitting on people. We have to gas ourselves and let the folks know. That's for Corey, Rob, and everyone on here. I agree, Chantrice. And I've come a long way. Because I would literally be so super shy. But now I'll be like, yeah, I got a show. Yup. It's on Instagram. It ain't on TV, but it's on Instagram.
Hey, you doing your thing. And I received that. I was just having a conversation with a producer the other day. After I got off the phone with him, my wife was like, you kept saying with all due respect, and you don't mean to sound cocky or arrogant and stuff. But I was like, no, you got to let it know. Like, he left. I hung up the phone with him feeling like, who is Robert Slocum? Right. But in return, that following day, once he researched who I was, he's calling me back to back. Hey, Mr. Slocum, I would love to produce one of your projects. Mr. Slocum, can we talk? And I'm like, see? And that's what I explained to her. Then I said, baby, sometimes you gotta let them know. Yeah, and that's what I'm telling you. You gotta. We're gonna talk after. You gotta separate the page, and you gotta. You'll see. She said, when he's on stage. That's probably my weakest. And with my company, my marketing is probably my weakest field. That's how we all start, though. It ain't nothing. It's not. This not your thing is behind that camera. That's your thing. So this is something else. You know what I'm saying? You have to outsource or whatever in the long run. But that's just how it is. You good at what you do, but that just ain't your thing. So I get it. I was having a conversation with a lady earlier about stocks. And she just saying all these letters and numbers. That's what they sound like to me. I'm like, can you send me an email? Because I don't know. That ain't my thing. Can
She
I
said
get
when
that
he's on
layman?
stage getting his award, I'm like, yeah, that's my cousin. I get that stand star.
I'm with it. I'm gonna shout you out too.
Right. Don't even say I'm IG famous. Girl, let me tell y'all. I had somebody, I do accountability calls with people, right? If I work for somebody else. And the lady was like, my name is Carissa McBurney. And she said, I was watching this show the other day, the Corey Love show, da, 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 da. She don't know me, I don't know her. And I was like, for real, you like that? You know, how was it? And she said, man, I love that girl. Like, she's so fun. I said, well, I'm Corey. She said, you're not Corey. She started screaming on the phone, you Corey Love. I'm like, shut up, girl. You got me thinking I'm a star. Listen, people are watching that you don't even know. Let me tell you, I tell people, look at your insights. Don't worry if you got 5 likes, 7 likes, 10 likes. Don't worry about it. Look at your insights and look at your reach. Your reach is the people that are seeing it. They just not liking it. They just not commenting. Okay?
There's a lot of that going on. I've been
Haters.
stopped in stores like from the films I just done, or I was in web series, pretty popular with. They're like, "Oh man, you the guy from the streets of Atlanta." I'm like, "Yeah." They're
Y'all
like,
see you
"Oh,
on IG,
you
but they ain't
the enemy of
saying
my
it.
enemy. You the hitman." They're like, "You really know kung fu?" I'm not too shabby, man. I know a little something,
Another song.
a little
Yes.
something.
Yes. She said, it's coming. Yes, girl. It's coming. If it's the B, I don't. If it's the B. At Corey, y'all better get on those. I'm working on it now, Chantrice. I'm working on it now. She said I'm a star. Xavier, Xavier is her son. He says I'm famous. Thank you, baby.
You are.
Virgil says your focus on incorporating our community in your films is clearly important to you. What is the legacy? I can't see all of it. What is? I don't know why it cuts it off. What is the legacy? I don't know. I guess you're trying to leave, maybe?
Oh no, Virgil,
Yeah.
that's my guy. He's in Enemy of My Enemy.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's in There War on Us. Great actor. That's somebody you guys need to
Okay.
look to. But
Virgil. Y'all do me a
he was
favor and
saying
follow me
about
because once I log
legacy.
off, I don't see the comments anymore, so I wouldn't know.
But he was saying about legacy with people from our community in the films.
Mm-hmm.
But well, that was
I'm gonna go back to it. I don't see the bottom part. I don't know how to make it. It's not letting
okay.
me make it. Your focus on Okay. Your focus on incorporating our community into your film is clearly important to you. What is the legacy that you want to leave on your community?
I just want all the kids that come from where I come from, or even other places that's similar. You know, there's hoods everywhere, the inner cities everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I just want them to be able to say, I can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's not many people that come from where we come from that get these opportunities
Mm-hmm.
that's on the forefront in television.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of my neighborhood, my community, I can only really say DC Young Fly. And I have Killer Mike, you know, and that was through rap. So
Right.
everybody don't have to be a rapper.
Right.
Um,
So, what's his name? T.I. is from a different city. He's not from
no,
Southwest.
he's from Atlanta. No, I'm
Okay.
talking about from my hood. I have roots in
Okay.
Bankhead as well. I'm all up through Bankhead.
Okay.
But I was saying like
From Southwest
I
Atlanta.
stated DC first because he didn't do it through music.
Oh,
You know,
got you.
everybody don't have to be a musician to be a star.
Got it.
And
Got
so
it. I like that. That makes sense. That is true when you look at it. A lot of them did get
they
into
look
it.
at that as on the way out, sports or rapping.
Right. Right.
You don't necessarily have to be in front of the camera.
Yeah. Got you.
Entertainment has every field. There's every field of entertainment. You can find something to do whatever you're good at, and you can be behind the scenes, and you're just as important as the person in front of the camera.
Got it. All right, guys. Again, we are talking to the one of the biggest producers out here in Southwest Atlanta, United
I
States.
respect
We're
it.
gonna claim it. We're gonna claim it in the United States. Well known, well known. Robert Slocum, he is the owner and CEO of Eyes Glue Production. He hails from Southwest Atlanta. He has 2 films out. We're all gonna watch tonight. Tongue on Instagram, not Instagram, on YouTube, and The Enemy of My Enemy. Make sure you follow his YouTube page, subscribe, and like. When you like the post, the not the so you like the film, make sure that you definitely leave a comment. That is also big on Instagram. Jesus Christ, that's also big on YouTube. I just want y'all to understand, whenever you support someone on YouTube, don't just watch it. Make sure you like and comment as well. Subscribe, hit that bell, so that whenever he does have something else come out, you are able to see it. He's also an author. His book is found on Amazon. If you're not the name, what's the name of the book again?
Paid Dues by Robert
Paid
Slocum.
Dues. All right, and it's also obviously under his name, Robert Slocum. So make sure you check that out as well. Our show tonight is sponsored by Good For You Juice out of Miami Gardens, Florida. And ain't nothing in my cup. I promise y'all, it's only cranberry juice. I had a long day. But make sure you follow Good For You Juice as well. They are a cold pressed juicing company out of Miami Gardens, and they are shipping juices now. So make sure you follow that page. Whenever I close off the show, and Instagram is allowing us to go past an hour now, but I know people get tired, and I see the numbers drop. We went from 820 to 18, now we down to 9, which is fine, because who's here is supposed to receive. That's my thing. No, I don't drink. It's really cranberry juice. Make sure.
I do
Yeah, I know. I miss it.
a little
But
bit.
yeah, just a little bit. Tonight, when I close out, I always do the would you rather question. Girl, I don't drink. This is cranberry juice. She's so funny. We close out with would you rather or first things first, but tonight we have the would you rather. I usually don't see the I feel like he needs to off. Y'all better pass the plate. What's your cash app? Drop your cash app. Let's pin that. Let me see if y'all put y'all mouth with your money where your mouth is. What's your cash app?
I don't even do cash app.
What's your Zelle?
You
Okay,
talking about a
we need to get
reform?
together. We need a console call.
I'm a reform street dude trying to make movies.
We need a console call, okay?
Okay.
She said it. So that's all right, y'all. Don't worry. I know who said they want to give. Star, I'm gonna come for you. And the Bowie. Those are 2 people I know for sure. So go to your page and post your. He ain't got one. We're gonna have a console call. Give him the wife's cash app.
The wife cash app? My wife cash app is Beauty Brains Beast.
Wait, Beauty Brains
Beast. And she actually is my partner. So
She said I got you, Deacon. Wait, Beauty Brains Beast, right?
correct.
Okay, we gonna need it. There go. She got it. Boom. Let's see. Put y'all money where your mouth is. Let's get this. He should have at least $100 by the end of the live. Okay. Send me my 2%. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Man,
She said get one in your name.
No, listen. I'm sorry.
She
Get
says
one in my name.
Yeah. Eyes Glued.
I'll do that.
Emperor. There you go.
Right.
So we're gonna close out with our would you rather tonight. Okay. So if you haven't seen it, I think you've seen my show before where we ask a question and you answer either or. So it's kind of like truth or dare, but you're not really doing the dare. So you just letting us know which one you rather to go with. As always, I don't do these questions. My daughters do. So this one was done by my older daughter. And she did have that question that cousin Tara asked, who have been your influence as a producer? So you already answered that. So we'll skip over that. So the first thing is, would you prefer drama or action to produce? You hear me? It's acting up again. Instagram trying to kick us off. You heard it? The question? Oh, he moving so he can catch it. Huh? It dropped out. Instagram childish tonight. Either Instagram or it's internet. She said Robert. All right, wifey. So you're getting some cash apps tonight from him. I wanna. She's. Oh, okay. He's signing on through her. Got it.
All right, that's
There
better.
we go.
You got me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? Your phone died.
Yeah, it's just acting crazy.
Okay. So it says, would you prefer drama or action to produce?
Both, either or.
Okay.
I'm versatile. I love them all.
Studio or outdoor?
Outdoor.
Okay. She says, finish my sentence. If I couldn't make movies, I would. That's a good one.
Die.
Right? Oh my God, you love it.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
There's no plan B unless you're pregnant.
No plan B.
TV show or movie?
Ooh. Why you want to do me like that?
That's her.
Movie.
Movie. Okay. I don't know what this is. I gotta tell you, I don't make them up. Establishing a shot or a long shot? What is that? A tool or something? Equipment?
Establishing a shot.
Oh.
A long shot where it's just like there's no break in between.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wide angle lens or portrait lens?
Why does I filmed The Enemy of My Enemy was filmed entirely with wide lens.
Okay. And then I'm asking this one. She did it. Because I don't do film, but I do like my own editing and stuff. So I have Rode. I don't have Rode. I had Takstar. Would you prefer Takstar mic or Rode? You probably got
I have Rode. You know what I said?
I know. I'm about to say. So Takstar is a little smaller version. It's like $25, but it works just as well.
Hey.
So
whatever works. Whatever
like you said, we just get started, right?
Right.
So
I'm gorilla.
that's where it's at. Yeah, I kind of thought I used to want to do I used to do photography, but I don't like editing, so I knew that was not my niche.
Gotcha.
At all.
You talking to a guy who?
Huh?
I said you talking to a guy who used car light headlights for lighting my films. Hey, when you do it the gorilla way, you become very resourceful.
Yeah, so you know. Yeah.
You just want to get the job done.
Yeah. I just had to know that was not my thing. Like, I love taking photos, but I don't do the editing part. I can't. I can't. And I see why photographers charge so much. So,
and see how strenuous editing is with still shots? Imagine what it is in film.
It takes a while. I can't even imagine, for sure. And shout out to Chantrice. The Boo Weave, if you don't know, is Chantrice is who Captured by Chantel. Captured by Chantel is going to be doing the photos for one of my clients' photo shoots. So that's why I'll be in Atlanta at the end of the month. So shout out to Chantrice. If you need a plug, make sure you hit up Chantrice on Instagram. And now we got you too, Robert. So make sure you check them out. We'll be there.
Hit me up when you get here. We gotta go get something to eat.
Yeah, for sure. I told Chantrice I wanted to. I actually yesterday, where's a good spot to eat? Because I want to hang out with my people in Atlanta that Saturday night. So I definitely will do that. So you guys,
Hey,
we there, like the film. She said a plug. Yes. You know, Atlanta plug, I'm the Miami
yeah, she the
plug. So
plug. She the
it'll
plug.
work both ways whenever y'all ready. So make sure
Oh
y'all
yeah,
hit
we'll
up
be
the
down
Cash
there.
App. It's, what did you say?
No, I said we'll be down there in Miami.
Okay. Ain't no problem.
Get with you.
She said he no good, so him and wife, he's our foodies. Okay, definitely you'll hit him
Oh
up
yeah.
then. Beauty Brains Beast. That is the Cash App. Let's put our money where our mouth is and make sure we support. We got to get him out there. He needs to be seen. African Film Festival, somebody festival. We need to get it out there, okay? Check out the
And I appreciate
movies
you all,
tonight.
man.
Check out his Amazon. Type in his name, Robert Slocum. Make sure you support, guys. Y'all already know how I feel about it, and I do appreciate each and every one of my viewers. You guys are so loyal. If it wasn't for y'all, there wouldn't be no Corey Love show, and if it wasn't for you tonight, I wouldn't have a show tonight. So thank you so much for agreeing to be a part of the show. And I'm gonna take you out now, but we're definitely gonna be in contact to help you with some of those things you need to get rolling.
Thank you for having me on your platform. Thank you for
welcome.
everybody who took the time just to hear what little old me had to say.
He said little. We little old me for now.
Yeah,
little old me only for now.
Even in the near future, when things blow up, I'm the same old me.
Right. I agree. That's one of my prayers. Like, I don't want to change. I don't.
Exactly.
I don't want to change. I really, really don't. Because I feel like you lose people and you lose your loyal ones. You gain people, but you lose your loyal ones. And that's what I want.
To change the numbers in my bank account. And
Hello.
my address.
Exactly.
That's the only thing I want to change.
I agree. But again, thank you so much. Make sure you guys are following his support. And you and I will be in touch.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Talk to you soon.
All right.
All right, guys. So as you already know, we are about to close out. I am your girl. I just want y'all to hear my outro. But if you can't get enough of Carefree Conversations, join us right back here every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern on IG Live. Hey. Bye, y'all. So we're not gonna be here this Thursday. However, I might just jump on in, but our guest for Thursday wasn't there. Well, she can't make it in or something like that. So, I hate when that cuts off because it kind of throws off my consistency. But I'll try to maybe pop in and give y'all some love. Okay. So check out my shirt. Guidance, blessings, and love. It's the Corey Love Show. And with that, I am signing out. Good night, and I will see you guys soon.